Out. Strike! He's out. Home run!
You're not going to find that one again.
Out! Foul! Foul ball! Out! Strike! He's out! Strike! Foul! Out! He's out! Out! Safe! He's out! Out! Foul ball! Foul. He's out.
Great play out there.
Foul ball. Home run.
Touch him all.
Strike. Steer right. Foul. Strike. Foul ball. Out. He's out.
What a play.
Foul. Ground rule double. Out.
Now that's a great play.
Strike. He's out.
Just off the Orange Freeway, we're here live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Baltimore Orioles and the... At the plate, Tim Beckham. From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on The Show starts now. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Sale, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Ball 3. Jose Abreu will be next. The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Looking.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Just underway here at Fenway Park. A ball strike now to Jose Abreu. On a two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. James Shields, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Big game, James Shields on the mound. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. One of the keys for James Shields, he needs that curveball. If he has the curveball, it gets the hitters off of the fastball. Not an overpowering guy, but he will throw the changeup and the curveball behind in the count. He's more of a thinking man's pitcher.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around the score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. Betts is on the move. In there. Now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Fouled away. A runner in scoring position with none out. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he could do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Now to the plate, Mitch Moreland. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. A man at third with one away. Two balls and no strikes. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland. The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. The throw to the plate. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
I think the decision to send him home came down to one thing: the guy they're facing on the mound. He's not likely to struggle out there and give up several runs. So I think they thought risking it for an early run was worth it. Didn't pay off that time, though.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Lifetime numbers with James Shields. He has an even 10 hits in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Shields pauses. Here it is on 0-1. On the ground to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Two down, runners at first and second. In there, and it's full 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw won't get him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Now the 0-1. Popped him up. Castillo moving to his left. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Nothing in the Boston first. We've played an inning at Fenway. No score here on the show. So here is Avisail Garcia. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone 3 for 6. Here comes the first pitch.
And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. In now, Matt Davidson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. And he lays off there, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Two 2-0 now. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Now the 2-1 is on a line to left center, and it's going to fall, a base hit. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this is by.
Hey, you know what? You look back to the first guy getting hit by pitch, and then it's single, and now you got a lot of problems. Bases loaded with less than 2 outs.
Standing in now, Leury Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Here it comes, 1-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Here's the 2-0. Here's a strike. Casilla on third. Davidson over at second. Anderson is over at first with 1 away. There's a line drive base hit to left field. And the run will trot home to score from third as the White Sox claim the early 1-0 lead.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box now, Yomer Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
1-0 home. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Vasquez is there to make the catch. Southern California weather at its best. MLB The Show welcomes you to Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball, and it's next on the show. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Standing in, Albert Almora. He will lead this one off today. And underway now from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1. 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring a games when Carl's behind the dish.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Just underway here in Southern California. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Forsythe backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
That evens it up 1-1. Rizzo has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow in the pressure. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. This is line to left. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Hero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Stepping up now, Corey Seager. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. One out, nobody on. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Batting third, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. His past history against John Lester, he's had absolutely no success, 0 for 14. First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Missed with a breaking ball. And the 2-1. Third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Not where